Have you ever been betrayed by the people you trusted most? The ones who were supposed to have your back? Imagine your own family turning on you, selling you into slavery and leaving you for dead. Sounds like the plot of a revenge movie, right? Well, for one young man named Joseph, this was just the beginning of his incredible, almost unbelievable story. Joseph was his father's favorite son. He was given a stunning, multicolored coat, a symbol of that affection. But this favoritism sparked a fire of jealousy in his 10 older brothers. One day, their envy boiled over. They ambushed him, stripped him of his beautiful coat, and threw him into a dry well. While they sat down to eat, they saw a caravan of traders heading to Egypt. And just like that, they sold their own brother, their own flesh and blood, for 20 pieces of silver. They went home, dipped his coat in goat's blood, and told their father a wild animal had killed him. It was the ultimate betrayal. So here's Joseph, a teenage boy, shackled and dragged to Egypt, a foreign land where he knows no one and has nothing. He's sold again. This time to Potiphar, a high-ranking official, the captain of Pharaoh's guard. You'd think his spirit would be crushed, right? But here's where Joseph's character truly shines. Instead of wallowing in bitterness, he worked hard. He was so diligent and trustworthy that Potiphar put him in charge of his entire household. Things were finally looking up, but then disaster struck again. Potiphar's wife tried to seduce him. When Joseph, a man of integrity, refused her advances, she flew into a rage. She falsely accused him of attacking her. With no one to defend him, Joseph was thrown into prison. From a slave to a trusted manager and now a prisoner. It seemed like his life was just a series of descending steps into darkness. He was forgotten, alone in a dungeon. But even in the darkest pit, a spark of Joseph's gift remained. He had the ability to interpret dreams. He correctly interpreted the dreams of 2 fellow prisoners, the Pharaoh's cupbearer and baker. He told the cupbearer, "When you get out, please remember me." 2 years passed, 2 long, silent years. The cupbearer forgot. Then one night, the most powerful man in the world, the Pharaoh of Egypt, had 2 terrifying dreams that no one could decipher. He dreamed of 7 fat cows being eaten by 7 skinny cows, and 7 healthy ears of grain being devoured by 7 withered ones. His magicians were stumped. It was only then that the cupbearer finally remembered the young Hebrew man in the dungeon. Joseph was rushed from his cell, cleaned up, and brought before Pharaoh. With divine insight, Joseph didn't just interpret the dreams, he laid out a full-blown economic plan. He explained that the dreams meant 7 years of incredible abundance would be followed by 7 years of devastating famine. He advised Pharaoh to appoint a wise man to collect and store grain during the good years to save the nation during the bad. Pharaoh was so impressed by Joseph's wisdom and foresight that he looked at him and said, "Can we find anyone like this man?"